Alright, to start this lockout, we need to just make sure all them sliders are to the left. Alright. Yeah, see, that was a bad click. These sliders started goofy for me. Now let's test them. That one's good. That one's definitely good. That one's definitely good. That one's definitely good. And there we go. I think that was the sidebar being set. That pronounced click we got there. Let's see if the alpha will stay set. Nope. 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 Well, all right, there we go. That might be it then. We will know the sidebar set because when the sidebar set, the alpha spring should stay. Yeah, I think 3 is out there too far. One, 2, 3. Alright, that might be it now. Still not jiggling. Ooh, there we go. That's it. I lost it. Tried to tension pulse that. Did I lose a slider? No, so why did I lose the alpha? There we go. That time the alpha stayed good. This thing is tricky, guys. I'm getting a good click out of the alpha, which leads me to believe that the sidebar is set. There we go. This one's going well. This is actually going really well. that kind of really well. There's going to be literally one freaking inner that's not set here. There we go. Boom. That's the MT5 Plus. And I actually just picked that thing up because this Goal Z pissed me off really bad last night. I have poked at it for a few minutes before, but this is the first time I've ever given it some real, genuine time into it. And as you can see, that is picked the whole way. That's not just a deep ball set, that's picked. Relock it. I know people say you can't shim multi-locks because it's a pin-in-pin. But what I've found is if you're trying to shim a multi-lock because of the pin-in-pin, push the cord back and forward just a little bit. And sometimes that'll get you underneath that pin. And I don't even care about the shim going the whole way in on this. I only do it because it catches on the C-clip on the way out if you don't shim the first few. Alright, let's take that sidebar out and remove his springs. Ooh. There's pins dumping out the top. Shoot. Pretty sure this is 2. Yeah, that's 2. So this is 1. I'm just going to leave 1 out while I try and get these sidebar springs out. Alright, there's those out. With a little more practice, this lock could be done way faster. I just didn't practice worth a shit for this lock. I literally just picked it up last night. Got the sliders figured out, got the top stack figured out, and went for it. But I wasn't that confident in setting the sliders yet. This lock does have some strange, hard to find multi-lock pins in it, which I will show you then. I'm going to hook out for this. This is probably easiest done with a hook. And then I will flip them up so you can see the nubs and the gate, so you can see the gates and see that it isn't mastered. Alright, let's flip these things so you can see that they all have gates. And false gates. And what I did notice with this is when you let off the tension to slide one of these from gate to gate, it kind of snaps to the one you want it to go to. Like it wants to land where it's supposed to be. Keep an eye out if you're in the market for an MT5 Plus. This one will be coming up for sale probably soon. I ran into a situation I'm going to have to sell at least part of my collection of locks. And I'll likely start with things like this that are black belt that I bought so I could primarily pick them. Is it to cut half? Alright, so here goes everything. Let me zoom you in a little bit here. Right, so there we go, is that. Let's look at this core. There are all the pins. You can see all the pins here. You can see all these have gates and false gates. We can see all the teeth are on this sidebar. Right. Let me see if I can't get this thing to focus a little better. Alright, well let's zoom you out just a little bit then. We can see that this has all the teeth on the sidebar. Let me turn this light on and see if that makes a difference. Ah, it does. There we go. So you can see you got this sidebar, all its teeth on it. Two sidebar springs. The housing has, that's where the sliders go. That's where the pins go. That's the, so look, when you're gutting one of these things, if you turn the key this way and pull it out, you'll drop one of these inners right here into this hole. If you do that, you are fucked. It is bricked. Looks like there's some slight overmilling on some of these chambers too. I don't know how well you can see it, but I can click it a little bit. So at least 3 of these chambers, in 2, 3, and 4, 1 and 5 look like they have slight, looks like it's worn a lot. And then let me show you this. This is the rare part here. 2 here is counter milled. I don't know if you can see this. And 4 here is counter milled. Both of these actually have some counter milling in them. Let me see if I can click it. See that? And this one. Yeah, these definitely have counter milling in them. These two. Yeah, this was holding me up for a while. I kept getting stuck on the inner on 2 and 4 because I was catching in that counter milling. Probably the longest thing for me to learn on this lock. Fun lock though.